Hello.
Yo.
Just so you're aware.
Minecraft and...
Just so you're aware, I am live on stream right now.
Yep, I'm aware of it.
Alright. Just making sure.
I'm sort... Yeah, no problem. I'm kind of a hazard for people's, like, streams and stuff, so I'm not gonna stay long.
Alright. Yeah. Hello. How you doing, Griffin?
Hello. I am working on different Minecraft servers for someone else right now.
Fair enough. I threw the player transformation mod, whatever that's called, into the server as well, by the way.
Customizable player models?
That's the one.
See.
It shouldn't,
Awesome.
as far as I can tell, it doesn't require a client-side mod, unless you want to see the changes, so...
It doesn't require, yeah. Anything that requires someone to download extra stuff just to be able to join the server, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
Too much user confusion.
Yeah.
Plus, I'll have to ship the mod pack myself, or somebody has to, like, host it, and you know, it's...
Yeah.
It's easy to skip all that.
It is. It is much easier. That being said, I mean, you can export it in a version that'll just download it off from Modrinth or whatever, but yeah.
The moment we tamper with it, the moment we become responsible for people having errors. I'd much rather say, hey, just go to the dev Discord,
Fair enough.
just ask, or find one of the very cleanly laid out bug threads, which, damn, dude, that dev really knows their shit. The coolest mod pack maker ever.
Fair.
And I noticed someone's playing All the Mods 9. Speaking of All the Mods 9, I don't know, man. I keep hearing there's so many problems with, like, performance or stability. And everyone I know who's playing it is fucking with it more and adding more shit to it. I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play if you don't know what you're doing. Oh, and by the way, there's 2 updates today. Oh, tomorrow there's gonna be another zip and another one, and oops, we didn't announce it, and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
God. That's fine if you're a jobless spaz, has nothing better to do. However, if you work and come home, you don't want to deal with that shit. You just want to launch this shit and play. You don't want to have to, you know, update this and whatever.
Yeah.
Freaking novice host admins.
Oh, there's been an update to Majora's Mask.
Sorry, what? What?
Majora's Mask has 2 separate PC ports now.
Oh, better than emulators?
Oh, far better. But yeah, no, one of them is using a technique that was only ever done for, like, a single SNES game, but it has been made to work with pretty much the entire Nintendo 64 library, which is basically, they're calling it a static recompiler.
Oh.
Yeah, it literally takes the binary for a game, decompiles it, patches, and recompiles it, without needing to know the source code of the game.
Oh, man. Nintendo's not gonna like that.
Nintendo can't do dick about it. It's entirely legal.
Yeah, you can reverse engineer software, right?
Depending on what country you're in, but this doesn't even have to go that far. It's literally... It does not reverse engineering the software, it just knows enough about the hardware to be able to decompile the software that's written for it, right? You could do it with Homebrew, and it would work, in theory. So the software... It's essentially, at the core of it, emulation without emulation. Because it's removing the dynamic recompiler or the JIT or And it's just doing it all at once and making it a native binary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, no. The other one is a group of fans decompiled the game to like actually usable source code, which Nintendo also can't touch. And they have the game, and they did the same thing to Super Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, and also Minish Cap. But somehow there's still no PC port of Minish Cap, despite that being finished like 5 months ago.
Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to Game Boy Advance, like, you probably just do all that stuff through emulation and like texture reworks and stuff. There's really no need to. I don't know.
Well,
I'm sure it looks cool.
Yeah, yes and no, because at the end of the day, it lets them do things that the emulator can't do, like change the viewport, which you cannot do with a Game Boy emulator. Which means you can have, Minish Cap running at 16:9 at native res. If you really wanted to. I'd recommend not, because Link would be tiny, but probably see the entire map on screen. But yeah, no, yeah. They're both really good. Both of them have a lot of neat things. I've been playing the recompiler version, which has, amongst other things, the ability to turn on free cam, so you can use like your second stick to move the camera around. It also supports gyro input for aiming, which makes it so much easier to do anything that requires aiming. It's silly how much easier it is compared to like using a Nintendo 64 controller on the Nintendo 64, because the smallest distance that you can move the your aim on hardware is absolutely huge. Like you depending on it is entirely possible to get to be in a position where there's an enemy in front of you, but you cannot hit it, because if you move left, you're on one side. You move right, you're right. If you move right, you're on the other. Because the minimum step is too big. Because the game runs at 20 FPS, and the joystick, while great and revolutionary, wasn't sensitive enough. Meanwhile, I'm running it at 165 frames a second, and with motion controls, I can make the finest of adjustments.
Dude, first time I witnessed 144 hertz, it was a laptop, right? And I'm like, oh, wait, what? Huh? Like, this
it's like butter for my eyeballs.
This is mesmerizing. Yeah, it's like someone just slathered butter on my fucking eyeballs.
But, like, without making it blurry.
Yeah, and, when it's refreshing that fast, hopefully the pixel response speed is also good. You got yourself a fucking glorious way to play any games.
Yeah, I've got 165 hertz 1080p displays in front of me.
Sorry, say that again.
I've got 165 hertz 1080p displays in front of me.
Yeah. Well,
that's great.
I have 4 curved Samsung monitors. Sorry, 3 curved. I drop kicked one because it pissed me off. At one point, I had 3 curved Samsung monitors and a 4th one up top, and 2 studio speakers.
I have.
I was producing, baby.
I have 4.1 audio with a set of speakers from 1998.
Oh, there you go. All right, yeah.
And these are all Samsung Odyssey G3s, I think.
I ain't got that kind of money, but nice.
Or G27 or something. It's Samsung monitors.
Ugh. I can turn the air conditioner on, and I gotta go mow the lawn. Excuse me one second. I'm gonna turn that on real quick. Fuck grass. Sorry.
I agree. We should replace it all with turf.
Ew.
I was joking.
It's fine. It's fine unless you have a dog.
Oh God, yeah. No, if you have pets, do not.
Ugh.
That's how you end up with just
Ugh.
brown turf. But yeah, I'm going for 100% playthrough. I have all but I think 4 pieces of heart, other than the ones on the moon. And I've got one, and I've got all but 2 of the masks, both of which I get in the final temple. And I'm missing the light arrows, and I think that's just a quest item that gets put there. No, those are quest items. Something good. Oh, that Great Fairy Sword. That's what goes there. All of which I get from doing this final dungeon. Oh, not the pieces of heart. The pieces of heart I actually have to go and grab. I should do those first, actually.
Crutoniums. Twitch.tv.
Yes, there is links in my main thing there.
Yep.
Alright, so the 4 that I am missing... Keaton Mask. I
Colors.
still haven't done Keaton. So let's start with Keaton. And this time, let's actually answer all those questions correctly.
Damn. Damn, we got a lot of followers. Comparatively.
Got a lot of
People I
hearts.
know. Followers.
Oh, followers, yeah. Thank you. Hello, child. What is the name of Andrew's father? Andrew's father is Tortoise. Dermani is of which race? He's a Goron. How many mailboxes are in the clock town? 5.
Welcome to the Pikachu.
Is Tingle the Map Maker left-handed or right-handed? Let me think. Tingle is...
Alright, my friend.
I believe he's
I'm gonna get
right-handed.
out of here. I just want to say hi. Hello.
Yeah, you talk to the other. Nair de
Yeah.
Tour.
Have fun. Maybe we can play a little bit later.
Yeah. Depending on whether or not I'm making dinner, I may be earlier or later. But do feel free to abuse the server, and then when I'm done streaming, I can like reset it then, and we can start. I want to start playing, and so far it's been stable. There hasn't been any crashes or anything the entire time.
I want to monitor Spark. There's some sophisticated monitoring tools that I want to both introduce you to and examine myself, because
yeah, sure.
There's a couple of cool things like Always On Profiler.
Yeah.
Which you open the link for it in game, gives you a browser URL, and then you can see like all kinds of stats, like how many chunks are being loaded, if the TPS dropped on the graph, how many players are online, all that stuff. So it's really cool.
Is it like a web page type thing? Like.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Well, if it's a plugin that just hosts a web page, I can easily expose that as well.
No. It uploads to Spark and then presents it to you.
Okay, even better.
Yeah, even easier. Yeah. Okay, this server needs a rollback.
Oh.
I'm falling into the abyss. There's nothing loaded and I have no items. Okay. And I disconnected, of course.
Well, by the sound of it, if it wasn't loading, you were already lagged out. You know what I mean.
I love being able to just go in the UI, click one button, and say if I was the only player on or something, I just roll everything back exactly to the bit. And it's like, cool, no troubleshooting at all. Just like, no time wasting. Just launch that shit.
Yeah.
Good to go.
I set it up so. By the way, the server, I've set it up so that when it does the snapshots, the first thing it does is it runs the save all command and then it disables new saving, makes a snapshot, and then re-enables saving. Which I think, which based on my reading, is the way you want to do it, because that way you don't end up with partially written files.
Yeah, you don't want that. Yeah, no, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
My question is, what if, like, what's your timing, and is it
it's
monitoring the timing?
It's less than a second to do the whole thing.
Yeah, but for now, I'd recommend like having some way for it to detect whether it's saved, like looking for text, save the world or something. Because sometimes when you start building, it'll take a long time to save, like many seconds.
I mean, it's also saving continuously, so it's basically just flushing disk.
I know. I'm just telling you how the last one was.
Yeah.
Just watch out for it.
Yeah.
Because you might run into an issue with partial saves.
If it does actually come to it, I can just increase the amount of time that it waits.
Yep.
Like, I could literally just have it sit there, like, stop saving, save all, or rather, other way around. Save all and then stop saving. Waiting, like, 10 seconds between each.
Yep. It's a weird way to host Minecraft servers, ain't it? But it's like, honestly, in my opinion, it's the best.
Oh, yeah.
The best way.
And because I'm doing it in a file, if I wanted to, like, transplant this to a new machine, I literally just copy one file and it contains the entire server.
Yep.
It's literally a Minecraft server in a box.
With snapshots, what you can do is you can either write a little script to do it, or you know, use whatever tools. But what you could do is you can you can create an alternate server universe that runs side by side. So, for example, occasionally I will create an alternate universe by doing what kind of snapshot is it? It's a clone data set type of thing. So it basically makes an exact copy. It uses no extra space for it except what's changed. And then you join it, and then you can just like God mod everyone, just have them completely annihilate the place just for funsies, just to watch our builds crash and burn, and then just switch back to the other one.
Yep.
It's like a little Friday night event thing.
Although it's worth noting that the snapshots are read-only. That would be a bit of a problem. Wait, no.
Well, that's fine. I mean, if it can't commit to disk, it's no big deal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it would probably crash if it booted up unable to commit to disk. I'm trying to think, did I get this particular piece of art already? I think I did, but not 100%. Yeah, I did.
Alright, dude. I'm gonna go. I'm burning it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's worth noting that because I have the one spell from the fairy, well, the one gift from the fairy, I have effectively doubled hearts, which is insanely overpowered. Now, I'm just gonna start from the top. I have got that one, that got that one, 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 that got that one, that got that one, got that one, got that one. Got that one, 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 got that one. I mean that one's a bottle now in this version. Got that one, 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 got that one. Although that's a bottle. Got that one, 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 got one, got that one. Got that one, 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 and that one. Got that one. Doing this one. Got that one. I just realized you guys can't see it. Of all things. Because it turned that on. Alright, now I need one more, and then all that's left is the boss and Matt and Moon. The last one is light arrows, and I get a Gangan. Yep, okay. So that's all that's left. I need, that's it. We go to Stone Tower Temple now. Not gonna jump into a voice chat DM? It is, in a way, depressing to know that I can remember how to play that song. This is not a great song to know how to play, to be honest. Welcome to Stone Tower Temple. Trying to think, is there anything else I can do on here? Not really. Can't go that way yet, as I don't have light arrows yet. Believe it or not, it's been long enough that I don't remember exactly how to do this temple anymore. So use Link and Goron. Can Deku hold down either of these? Okay, what am I supposed to do here? I don't have another transformation mask. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It was the box that I broke, isn't it? Probably. You can tell it's been a minute since I've done this temple. I freaking forgot that. Do, 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 do. I'm glad the bombs don't explode on contact with lava. Interesting. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be up here, but I like being up here, so... There we go. Officially, that was the way you were supposed to get up there, so, you know. Bad Nickel Thomas says, since streaming is Zelda game you'd have to Nickels. Well, you know, fair enough. I mean, it's odd that it happened twice. How you doing? There it is. Really? That's surprising, actually. Right, they explode. If not for the fact that it's generally considered rude to go to another person's stream and go, "Hey, I'm streaming whatever," it would honestly be hilarious to go to that person's stream and be like, "Hey, hey, Philosynth, I'm streaming Zelda 2!" Okay, let's solve this right now. Fair enough. Yeah, what are the chances you got 2 cents? Imagine how spicy the air in this room must be. Yeah, exactly. Right? So strange. How you doing? And welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting close to 100% in the game. To the tune of, like, I need one more piece of heart, and then I have every wild piece of heart available. And I need the reward for collecting all the fairies. And the reward for collecting all the masks. Well, I mean, actually, this is just for getting last fairy, and then light arrows, sword, and that's it. I'm excited. This is going well. Think I could be defeated, although my rival, you are spectacular. I should take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. You shoot that which releases the sacred light into the blood-stained red emblem outside the temple. I shall rearrange things, which, yep, yeah, I know. Oops, the temple. I know. Majora's Mask is the 3D Zelda you know the least amount. You should play it again. Or least amount about, yeah. Honestly, it is my favorite. It is genuinely fantastic. And thank you for the follow, just want to know. Very much appreciated. Okay, I'm just having a thought here. Did Twilight Princess tell the truth? Yeah, it did. But yeah, if you're looking for a Zelda game to play, this is that. You grew up with Wind Waker, so that is the range you do mostly. That's fair. Majora's Mask is just a fantastic game, even if you're just playing it casual. I mean, admittedly, I'm 100%ing it in about 20 hours here, but... That being said, I also know this game in and out, so... I forgot how to beat this guy up. There we go. And yeah, with the PC port of this game coming out in 2 different ways in the last couple weeks, I highly recommend. This is like the time to play it. Oh yeah. There's a PC port by the people that did the Ocarina of Time PC port, and then there's the version I'm playing from a guy that wrote a static recompiler. Both of which are incredibly powerful ways to do exactly this, essentially. You know what? There's one thing I want to do first. Yep, it's a recent thing. They're not official, obviously. They're not by Nintendo. But they are fantastic. This is a PC build of the game. That's why it's running at about 165 targeted frame rate. It's 155, 160. The game originally runs at 20, so, you know. Just a small improvement, really. Yeah, 20. It targets 20. It usually averages like 15, give or take, on real hardware. It was really pushing the Nintendo 64 about as hard as it physically could. Yeah. And this game was like almost to the point where it should have been a GameCube game instead. I'm guessing, yeah. But yeah, this game is like... It's a really, really wide open world game. where you're allowed, to some extent, allowed to, like, do anything in any order. There are things that, I mean, there is a set order for a lot of things, but, like, sequence breaking isn't hard at all. Gives you a lot of hours for the game? Oh, for sure, yeah. If it's your first time playing it, it'll take you weeks to beat. Like, the map is not small, and there's a lot to do. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciate it. Trying to think, is there something I'm missing here? Yep, right there. Have to come back to that. Thank you, Nintendo. Oh, come on. I hit him with the sword. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Anyway, so I need to get to that side. Luckily, this room can be localizably flipped. Or locally flipped, really. I'm having sus feelings here. Nope, okay. Oh, I remember this room. I need to die just because I want your magic for a moment. You go there. And you go there. And you go here. And then you get shot again. But yeah, no, this is a very fun game if you're looking for a good, or like a good Zelda RPG. It's an old one, but it's a good one. It was also developed in one single year. They didn't start production of this game until after Ocarina of Time shipped, and then they shipped this game 1 year later. Right? And honestly, in my opinion, this game versus Ocarina of Time, this one I think is actually the better game. I could flip the room, but I'm going to do this instead. Go wait for the slimes to respawn. Shoes, I guess. Oh, really? It didn't work? Okay. I was gonna freeze them and use them as a stepping stone, but I guess they don't let you do that here. In some of the temples you can, so. Oh, look, it's this guy again. Okay, so technically he's supposed to be making sound when he's appearing, and he didn't do it that time. There we go. He likes to show up at the most inordinate and annoying times. There's the way. Oh, right. Talking about, remember the song? Oh yeah, light arrows are what you're supposed to use. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Because I have the stone mask, they can't actually see me, so they can't actually hurt me. Otherwise, it would be like slamming down and murdering me, so. It doesn't work on every enemy, but it works on most enemies. I suppose I should begin with getting rid of those, huh? Yeah, probably. That's a thought. That's what I thought. Okay. Hello, mini-boss. For that boss, it's way faster to beat him if you're willing to take some hearts. Oh. Doors to the left. Yeah, right. His weakness is standing slightly to the left. Apparently. Da da na 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 na. I can use this power anywhere that isn't outside of a boss fight. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna go to the boss yet. I am going to be right back after you use the bathroom, and we're going to get the rest of the fairies real quick. Alright, I'm back. I'm trying to remember where the gem is. Right there. Sometimes you just play Duke too good and the game doesn't realize you play the song. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back here through here again. Because that's where that fairy is. I'm gonna go back down to the main room. Except through the main room, really. Not really down. I'd love to see someone play some Wild Song on this. That'd be hilarious. I mean, I have seen people play Wild Songs on this, but, you know. There are people who legitimately are like, Majora's Mask is an instrument. It is 100% a thing. Make sure I didn't miss any fairy down here. Nope. Two more. One there, and I'm missing one. Okay, I know where they are. Yeah, I need to double check my map here. Yes. Alright, back to the flipped over version of the temple. For the last fairy and then the big fight. And after that, we got one more piece of heart, and then we're off. Then we're gonna play the Song of Time, save everything. And then I'm gonna go fight Majora. We're gonna go to the moon. We're gonna finish the game. I love how the game camera is made to make you look down at that point. What am I doing? I can just climb up, can I? Or I can hookshot, maybe. Yeah. Alright, off we go to the temple's boss, eh? It's Twin Mold. Now, ultimately, you're given the Giant's Mask to use against this boss, right? But it's really not worth it to switch into that Giant's Mask until after you've taken one of them out with arrows. Oops. Which I just did by mistake. And fun fact, you're not actually getting bigger. It's still normal-sized Link. You're just on a very small map with much smaller enemies. Eventually they'll start attacking me, but might be a minute. Wow, that should probably be hitting me, to be honest. See, that's what's supposed to happen there. I got hit. we go. I think it's, I'm pretty sure it is entirely possible to beat it without getting big, but at this point, might as well. On the 3DS version, you actually cannot beat them if you do not use the Giant's Mask. It made it so they'll heal instead of take damage. Emerald Domains. I'll tell you, that's all we can do. Well, no, we still need to call them and then use their power to stop the moon. Gotta play the oath to order, you know. The voice sounds sad, you don't want to. I know, yeah, they're friends. They're friends with Skullkid. But it's just unfortunate the mask kind of possessed them. Forgive us. Or forgive yourself, probably, or something. I don't know. Forgive you. Forgive your friend! Ah! Your friend? What do you mean by forgive? Huh? What friend? Well, considering we met him in Ocarina of Time before all this went down. Brave Fairy of Kindness. I'm gonna get a sword! Most powerful of all blades. I mean, not quite. The Master Sword exists. But it is nice and big, with roses on it. Really detailed for the Nintendo 64, if I'm being honest. Okay, I'm curious. I've never Googled it before. Is it actually better than the Gilded Sword? You know the problem with the Great Fairy Sword is that you don't get a lot of the abilities, and apparently it's like, more powerful than the Gilded Sword. But like, you can't use a shield, you can't do spin attacks with it. Like, you can't do charge spin attacks. You can still do these. Like, it's a good sword, but it's not a great sword. And it's really only there for the people that, like, actually complete the game. I have no idea how you're supposed to collect those rupees, but whatever. Oh, I see exactly how you're supposed to collect those rupees. It's a bean spot right there. Oh, doesn't matter. I've got light arrows. That'll open a door. It seems somehow you've managed to send the Akana's wandering spirits into peace, but outside of Akana, there's still swarms of wandering spirits with lingering regrets. The ones in the room want to meet you again and have been waiting here for quite a while. Go see them if you feel like it. I'm sure they'll welcome you. I never found this on hardware, by the way. I will say it's pretty good that I've managed to 100% the game without ever having a crash. Wait, no, did it crash? I think it crashed once. Either way, it was a minor enough crash I genuinely don't remember. And I honestly don't think it did. I think I might be misremembering, because honestly, I would be kind of upset with it if it did happen, so. How many times am I gonna have to teach this guy his lesson? There we go. It's like a mini boss rush, this area. Also, is it just me, or does does all of the stuff hanging around here scream that Ganondorf cult in Breath of the Wild. And Tears of the Kingdom, I guess. Wow, that just goes straight through him, huh? Okay. Oh, I hit him in the face with my sword. I wasn't even aiming for him. Very nice. Probably more money. Yep. Literally don't have anywhere to put it. Hello, Mr. Garrow. You know, if the Great Fairy Sword came earlier in the game, I feel like it would get a lot more use. You really are an amazing person, Link. It seems like you managed to heal those souls. Maybe I shall vanish myself soon. Oh, then. There we go. Now we just have the 4 pieces of heart left on Majora's Mask. Or on the moon, rather. On Majora's Mask. Anyway. Alright, so we're gonna save. Wait, we're not gonna save. I need to deposit 500 rupees. If you go back in time without depositing your rupees, you lose your... Oh, I just realized I can't deposit my rupees, can I? I have a bank that is far too full. Yeah, I can't deposit anymore. Which really sucks. Honestly, it shouldn't have an upper limit. You should be able to just deposit as much money as you want. That wasn't the right song. So I have all heart pieces, all masks, all items. Done all quests. I think. I'm gonna have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure I've done all quests. Yep, okay, so I've done all quests. I mean, I haven't actually been to all of them, but, you know. They're done. That's what the thing on the right means. Although I don't know why the one isn't marked as done, because I did do that. I saved the milk from the bandits. And I did that. Anyway. Oh, you know what? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I've done all the quests. I've got all the upgrades for sword, shield, quiver, and bomb bag. Pretty sure there isn't a bigger... Yeah, I got a biggest bomb bag. I've got every mask except for the one that we get on the moon. Got every bottle and every item. All the maps. All the songs. All the heart pieces. Yeah. Basically, now I just need to go spin around, grab stuff, and get ready to fight Majora. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, because I haven't actually changed anything. Whatever it is, it's on YouTube's end. I mean, I have changed something, but not my audio codec. In fact, it is receiving bit for bit the exact same stream as Twitch and Kick. So if Google of all companies can't figure it out, that's on them. Anyway, I'm about to beat the game.
Hello!
Ah, you're really loud.
Turn me down.
I am. Turn you down. Now you're human volume.
Are you sure about that?
No, actually, I can turn down more. Normally,
Move really close to the mic.
okay. Normally, you're 200% volume, so.
Are you sure about that?
Also, I can hear myself.
Move. Hold on. Where's my mic settings? I could also just move my mic further away from my speakers. That works too.
Yep. And now we just wait.
Hooray!
You have to wait for midnight. That moon is gonna try and crush us.
It's gonna squish you, but the giants are gonna be like, haha, lol, no.
Exactly. Because we're gonna play the song Growth Order. But yeah, I've gotten all of the maps, all of the owl statues. I've completed every side quest. I've got all the songs. I've got fully upgraded sword, shield, bomb bag, quiver. Defeated all 4 boss. Collected all of the heart pieces. Collected every single mask except for this one because you get this one at the very end of the game, which is yet to happen. Got every item. These 3 slots are for like quest items that are like temporary, so you never actually feel those. Got every bottle. I've done everything.
You know, this would be impressive if I didn't know you've done this like 20 times already.
But it's so good.
I'd be very impressed if this wasn't the 400th time you've completed the game 100%.
Okay, but consider this.
Do a speedrun. Do a fucking speedrun.
Honestly, I'd be more interested in trying randomizer.
No, you know the game well enough. You could do it.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. This game is broken. I don't know how to do the tricks.
There's glitchless. You can do glitchless. Where it's just purely skill and game knowledge.
It would still take if I did a glitchless run, it would take like 10 hours.
You know what a segmented run is?
Yes, but I'm not doing segmented. I'm doing glitchless. If you say that.
Segmented and glitchless are the same thing. You can do a segmented run on any type of run.
Yes, but it doesn't count as a speed run in the leaderboard.
There's segmented run boards. You can put it in there.
There is, I suppose. Either way, we're just waiting for him to come down. Hello, Griffin. I'm about to finish 100%ing Majora's Mask.
Hello, Griffin.
Hey,
And I do mean 100%ing. I've done every quest, I've got every item, got every mask.
nice.
What are you doing, Griffin?
Good. How about you?
I'm very good.
I'm exhausted.
I just wish that this final hours here could be skipped. In the 3DS version, when you play this Song of Double Time, it lets you pick what hour of the day you want to skip to. On the Nintendo 64 version, which this is, you can only go to the next 12-hour segment. Which means that you actually have to wait for the 6 hours between 6 a.m. and midnight.
That's really funny.
Dude, I remember, I don't know, I was weird as a kid with this game. I didn't like the fact there was any time constraints at all. The fact that there was, even if I could slow it down or stop it or reverse it, just ruined the game for me. I refused to play it.
I get what you mean, yeah.
It's
I
absolutely.
just want to screw around. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, that's part of what makes the game so good.
Part of what
For
makes the
people
game
who like that, sure.
awesome.
Yeah.
No, but no. You don't understand. The game works because of it. Because
I'm sure it does.
because everyone works on their own. Everyone has a place to be and a thing to do. And
we
like,
do understand.
No,
and we
you
don't like
don't.
the mechanic.
no, you don't.
We
The,
don't
the
like
world
that
is
it works
alive
right.
because the characters aren't doing random
Yeah.
things. They're
Yes,
where
we
they
know that,
are
and
because
we
that's
don't
where they're
like
meant to
that.
be.
Yes, we don't like that.
You have terrible taste. I'm sorry.
Probably.
could say that about the games you like, Crew.
Point is, this game is good because of the way that it is.
I recognize that. I just refuse to play it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It makes me icky. Makes me feel icky. Don't like you.
I'm a casual and have many disabilities that make it difficult for me to enjoy a game like this.
I wish that Link would be standing there in the cutscene, but there's actually a separate map for the cutscene.
Also, that moon creeps me the fuck out.
Hey, that's the idea. That's entirely the point.
I want to point something out to you, Crew.
What?
The amount of times where I've said to you, "That's the point," and you've gone, "That's just bad game design," is uncountable.
The moon being creepy doesn't affect the gameplay.
That's not what I'm referring to. I'm just letting you know that point for future reference. So if we complain about something being bad game design, you go, "That's just yeah." You have to realize that you've done the same thing to me.
Okay, but I'm not talking about fundamental game design. I'm talking about the moon's creepy.
The fundamental game design of the time constraint is
Not
bad game
being
design.
not being able to map jump to a different key is a problem.
You can do that.
Or whatever it was. There was two controls that were stuck together. You couldn't separate them. That's trash.
Because they were meant to be stuck together.
They shouldn't be.
Why?
Because console ports are bad.
The only way you would ever have to use them at the same time is one very, very specific circumstance.
So you
that
agree
have
they
to
should be
happen.
separate, because you shouldn't use them at the same time.
You don't have to use them at the same time. It's dynamic on when you use them.
I don't like dynamic, I like picking. Because then it doesn't do the wrong thing.
It has never done the wrong thing for me. You're just bad at games.
Also, I should attack where I'm
Yeah.
looking.
You should attack where you're looking. So your character's just going to magically turn around with zero inertia and no realistic move at all.
Yes. Quite literally and absolutely, yes.
Like, you must fucking hate any kind of realism in any game then, if you're like that.
It's a game, not reality.
Yeah, but realism's so fun.
Also, you can run and shoot sideways in real life. People do it all the time.
You can do that in fucking Monster Hunter. You can do that.
Not
You
with the
just
camera.
didn't give it enough time to figure out how. You just gave up.
I think they might have been strapped for resources on this console when it was designed. Or like 2 megabytes of RAM or something.
The Nintendo 64 with the expansion pack, which this required, is 8 megabytes of memory. Shared between CPU and GPU.
Back when memory constraints in development mattered.
Hilariously, the PC port is currently using 2.8 gigabytes of memory on the GPU, and using 150 watts of a 3070, or
It
about
looks like
70%.
this?
Yeah. In fairness, it's rendering at 1080p 165, as opposed to 480p 20.
It wasn't even 480. I think it was less than that.
No, yeah, you're right. It
It
was
was like
240.
380.
It was 240.
Crisis and Arkham Knight are a good example of that sort of like built on bad hardware, but Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell? You know?
Yeah, I mean, this game is an example of that too, to be fair.
That's why I said
Example what?
Arkham Knight
Yeah.
and Crisis were another example.
Yeah.
I was agreeing with you.
Also, I turned up the rumble to maximum. Holy crap, my hand is going numb.
Maybe turn off the rumble then? I don't know.
I want the rumbling. It's just, this whole cutscene is rumble at max power.
That seems unintended. I don't know.
I mean, the Nintendo 64 barely supported rumble packs. Like, it was such an afterthought that they didn't provide power for it. You had to provide AAAs for your rumble pack.
I am not dealing a lot of damage.
All right, here we go. All right, regarding the Nintendo 64, many games were rendered at a lower internal resolution, which was then scaled and drawn by the video encoder at one of the supported output resolutions. These resolutions include 256 by 224, 320 by 240, 292 by 214 used by Conker's Bad Fur Day, and 256 by 240. And then the output resolutions were 240p progressive and 480i. Oh my god. I guess I didn't notice back then.
Well, it helped that you were probably playing it on a CRT television. CRTs had really good anti-aliasing by virtue of being fuzzy.
Exactly, yeah. And you know, honestly, that's what allowed games to do what they did, because you didn't have to worry about aliasing. It wasn't a thing you saw.
Yeah, and it covered a lot of sins. It let you do transparency without having to do transparency. Just draw every other line as blue, and suddenly you have a transparent waterfall.
Yep.
Fucking old people. Reminiscing about the good old days when shit was objectively worse.
Oh, it was absolutely
You didn't
worse.
notice as a kid. You did not notice.
It was
that was the whole point.
Yeah, it was 100% worse. But at the time, it was great.
Yeah. The thing that annoys me is when people like genuinely do talk about it like it was objectively better and don't acknowledge that it was just worse.
There is one thing of note. 1080p CRT monitors, you could get them in widescreen, are better than any current monitor.
Fair enough.
They existed right at the end of the lifetime of CRT display technology. And a 1080p CRT monitor had darker blacks than OLED, and it was high refresh rate. It did it all. It was and is better than most monitors on the market.
And that can still be true if you look at like cheap Chinese monitors and TVs and stuff. Like literally, you have better gamma. Although if you have to calibrate it if you really want to play modern games, but better gamma, better colors, faster response time, refresh rate. You can actually overdrive those monitors too. If you had a dual link DVI-D cable, you could actually go in the NVIDIA driver, use experimental mode, and force a faster refresh rate than the device was designed for, and it would actually work.
I had a monitor that it was VGA. When you plugged it in, it didn't actually send any information to Windows about what it should have. So Windows was just like, everything's available, I guess. And so I ran that thing at 1080p 240 hertz until it died. Over fucking VGA.
Really?
I don't understand what any of these words mean.
It died when I was
It's
watching an
just
episode. It died. I was in the middle of watching a episode of Star Trek Voyager, and the vertical hold failed. It was very sad.
Shame on you, Kryptonium, for overdriving when it's not needed. Why were you doing that with that frame?
Oh no,
video?
I wasn't. I wasn't doing it while that was on. I was actually like at 720p 60 at that point because I was only watching Voyager. But if the vertical hold failed, then it was a very sad day. Anyway, Back to the game. The Giant's called Skull Kid. Do you recognize what you've been doing to everyone? Wait, sis, don't
Hey,
start.
Griffin,
Huh?
would you agree that Crutonium is a stinky?
I don't like using that word at all. That's dumb.
What? What do you mean?
What?
Makes me think of stuff that smells weird. I don't like saying that. I hate that.
You're weird.
Oh yeah, I know.
You cringe.
That too.
You cringe. You're still cute though.
I'm self-aware, but also don't give a fuck.
And now the reveal. Majora was the mask all along.
How do I only have 9 leaves? What the fuck do you mean? I have so many more than that. You have way more than 9 leaves. What do you mean?
I shall consume everything, says the moon.
Nom 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 nom. nom.
hungry.
Our fairy's like, Song of Time, and I'm like, no, I'm going inside the moon. I'm gonna go in its mouth. It's gonna bore me.
And then I'm gonna kill a version of myself, right? Is that what happens?
No.
No. I'm stupid. I'm thinking of the other one. I'm thinking of Shadow Link.
I didn't know this freaking ending was so epic. What the hell?
Oh yeah.
You didn't play the game.
I know.
Silly boy.
You know what's really shocking? This is what's inside the moon.
Alice?
No.
Oh, what's in the moon?
Paradise.
Fucking oh god.
This Skull
Hey.
Kid was really trying to be nice to everyone.
It's literally Erd Tree or something like that.
It's the fucking Erd Tree, dude! Oh my god, laying down! Oh my god! It's the literal fucking Erd Tree.
And now so here's the kid that represents Majora. If I talk to him
These lips are
now,
weird.
Hmm?
Sorry, the Goron guy, his lips are fucking weird.
So weird.
yeah. Anyway, now because I collected all the masks and therefore 100% of the game, I can talk to these kids. They were the dungeon bosses.
Yeah.
So I give them all of my masks, one after another.
Uh-huh.
And I do challenges, and if I do all of them, then I get the ultimate mask of the game. The final mask required the 100%.
Majora's Mask?
Yeah, well, no, Majora's Mask is the one I'm fighting. I get the Fierce Deity Mask. Literally, the Mask of God.
The majority mask.
You get to make the rules.
Oh, don't worry. I will be making the rules. When I have that mask, Majora's Mask is not supposed... The fight against Majora is not supposed to be an easy fight. It's a very deliberately hard fight. Unless you have the Mask of the Gods.
It's almost like the story of the wizard trying to beat Jesus is... the mage trying to beat God is like bad, because the mage never wins, because God is just objectively more powerful. Which is the story. I think. Right?
I have no idea. I genuinely don't know this story.
Missing context.
Bible, I think.
It's told...
Oh.
Like...
Ah, fuck, I fell.
a person trying to push the limits of power getting squished You know? You got the Tower of Babel, that's a classic one. You've got fucking Calamity from goddamn Terraria, that's another one. Just a bunch
Silly
of
humans.
stories.
Dicks don't go in butts. Punish.
Silly humans, die! But you get what I mean, though, right?
Yep.
Like Majora was just a powerful magic user, wasn't he?
Well, he was a powerful magic user sealed in a mask for all eternity, until a kid from the Lost Woods stole the mask from a traveling salesman, put it on, and decided to end the world by crashing the moon into it. So you know.
Yeah, and what one thing beats the powerful mage? Literal god.
I suppose, yeah.
So, you know.
Your friends, what kind of people are they? I wonder, do those people think of you as a friend?
Isn't the fierce deity the one that made Ganon?
No.
Who did that again?
Ganon was created by Ganon. Well, okay, in a roundabout way. He was created by, what's the name of the character?
What was the fierce deity again?
Fierce Deity is just a mask. It only exists, it's in this game only, basically.
Oh, cringe.
If you have the Fierce Deity mask in the other games would just be trivialized by it.
Well, I mean, I feel like I've seen, because I know what the fierce deity looks like. I feel like we've seen him before.
Suddenly 4 additional users. Sorry, viewers.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Darklink? No.
Dark Link is his own thing. The Fierce Deity is really his own thing.
We need more fierce deity over there, bro. We need to know where he fits in the continuity. Here's a question that has a super obvious answer. Who wins? Link with all of the masks, Fierce Deity included, or Kirby? Base power Kirby. You know, regular Kirby.
Honestly, probably Link.
You are wrong.
No, I think you're wrong.
You are so wrong. Do you know the lore of Kirby games?
Do you know the lore of the frickin' Fierce Deity?
Kirby has killed 8, more than that, different gods on multiple different occasions.
Yeah, but ranged attacks, bro. He's not gonna get close enough to eat him.
Counterpoint, he eats the ranged attacks. You didn't fucking think of that, did you? Kirby is an Eldritch God.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was trying to think of the word. He's an eldritch god.
Fair enough. I might be wrong. It's entirely possible.
Although, he's kind of like Superman, in that he just gets sucker punched and attacked by things just walking next to him. Like, it's kind of lame sometimes, but, you know, Superman's like, kind of like Superman in the show. He's just I couldn't stand to watch Superman, the original ones. Because every fucking time he's just standing there, there's a super powerful thing in front of him. He's just like staring at him until he gets punched dead in the face through a brick wall every fucking time. It's like, come on.
I can't fight back until the story needs me to. You know?
The guy needs to hit me first, then I can kill him. Then it's justified.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's how it works. Yeah.
That is self-defense. That could actually be. But then again, he gets hit by the same guy multiple times.
Well, each additional onlooker needs to see that Superman's just trying to be the good guy.
Uh-huh. Martyrdom.
I love how these kids have these like super creepy cubes.
Yeah.
You found me. Hey, I want more masks.
But still, Kirby wins because Jesus fucking Christ.
More.
Kirby is Miyazaki's special little boy.
Kirby and the Crystal Shards, one of my favorite games of all time for Kirby.
What makes you happy? I wonder, what makes you happy? Does it make others happy
My favorite
too?
one is Which one that had the friendship mechanic again?
I don't know. I kind of stopped playing after GameCube,
Fair enough.
Game Boy Advance.
But that one's my favorite one because the lore it brings to the table.
I saw there, isn't
Kirby
it?
is
Yeah.
just an alternate universe version of Void Termina. If Void Termina went on a different path, but instead of becoming hatred, it became kindness instead. Which, you know, solidified the story of Kirby being an Eldritch God because he legitimately just is. Not even as like a joke, he just is.
Dude, I played the shit out of Kirby 64. And
That was a good-
Kirby Air Ride. Played the fuck out of that. Oh my god, that was so fun.
I love that they gave me all these pots full of money, despite the fact that you can't actually, like, keep any of it. The game's gonna end with nothing to spend it on.
It's to gauge your greed and your self-control. Lizard. Kill the lizard.
I'm dead. The fire-breathing lizard.
Plutonium.
Yes.
I want to distract you. I want to say something about. Oh, you killed him already. Okay.
I mean, I'm in another bot. I'm in another fight already.
What do
The
you
stream
think
is
about?
very delayed.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about setting up an Unreal Tournament Game of the Year Edition server?
Eh? I don't know.
Well, I'll explain it this way. It's one of the best first-person shooters of the 90s. Everyone still likes it. And there was no DRM, so you just copy the zip, run that bitch, and then just, you know, that's it. You don't need to crack it.
I mean, I'm more of
He's a
a
Quake boy.
Quake player.
Oh, I won't play Quake.
Ridicule him.
Quake is a better game. I'm sorry.
Ridicule Crew for playing Quake because it's worse. Just remember, every time you use the hook shot, you're potentially dislocating and breaking a poor boy's arm.
The hook shot. How is that mechanically feasible? You have something that launches it.
It's not.
Okay, that's spring tension. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of isn't. It kind of just works because they say it works.
And
Game
also,
logic.
the inertia of it pulling his body literally would rip his arm out of his socket.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
He'd be dead.
I mean, not entirely. I mean, this dude slashes swords around and does all kinds of stuff. I mean, surely you can handle that.
The
No,
G-forces
don't get it,
required would literally rip his arm out of his socket.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Ancient Map had video on it. Really cool video.
I mean, I've seen some pretty intense shit when you're like, what do you call it?
Well-known map from fucking 11, 12 years ago.
Well, math don't matter unless I see it.
The math isn't mathing, bro. How did you die more times than there are rounds? The math isn't mathing.
You can just die more than once per round.
Ew. Ew. Bow mechanics with no reticule? Ew.
Skill issue.
Yep.
It is a skill issue and it makes me feel gross. I don't like it. Bombshoes seem like the most annoying thing.
Oh, they're incredibly terrible. Don't get me wrong, they're terrible.
This game teach kids bad things, like, go around, if you need money, just start breaking shit, just take it, it's yours. You're the protagonist, so you can have whatever you want. Also, things that have eyeballs, just shoot them with arrows, no problem.
That's every RPG game.
It is worth noting.
That's every video game.
It is worth noting the whole thing about this game is friendship. That's the entire theme. Friendship and trauma. Dealing with trauma. Like the story is entirely Link dealing with trauma.
Have you read the fan comic about when Zelda and Ganon got married, and then it started out weird, but then turned into a really heartfelt situation where they realized that they'd both been terrible to each other, and because Ganon remembers all of his past lives, and Zelda only slightly remembers them.
Oh.
You know? And it's just like...
And Link only has memories to the player. He doesn't even have a complete continuity of himself. Wind Waker is not even a Link, it's just someone that looks like him.
And guess what? A main point of the story is that Zelda adopted Linkle, not knowing it was Link, and now Ganon's daughter is Link, and it's really funny. And Skullkid is trying to awaken Link, but Zelda's like, wait, shit, that's Link. We gotta not awaken him so that Linkle doesn't end up fighting her dad.
What?
Yeah,
I'm confused too.
you should go read it. It's called.
I don't think it was meant to make sense. Just entertainment.
Alright.
No, it's called A Tale of Two Rulers. Go read it. It's really fucking good.
It requires reading. Ugh.
Alright.
Yes, it requires reading. You love reading, Crew, don't you?
I do, actually. I read Some Would Argue too much.
I am so weird. The stuff I like and don't like make no sense.
Alright, so
Who are you reading?
I'm working it through in my head right now how to get to the piece of art instead of the child. And I believe I need to go left, no. Right, left, left, left. Yeah, left, right, left, left, left.
Reading often requires touching paper. I refuse to do that.
I use Royal
I
Road.
can't stand touching paper.
Royal Road and Reddit.
You don't have to touch the paper. It's okay. You don't have to touch the paper. You'll be fine.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Why don't you want to touch paper?
I'm fucking autistic.
Personally, I love paper. I genuinely, if I could fill my room with old books, I would.
If it's very sexual paper, it's fine. But most generic paper, ugh.
What? Sexual paper?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Have you ever gotten very high, like resume paper? Go feel resume paper, open that bitch up, start touching it. It's like you're holding God in your hands in the form of paper.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Resume paper, look it up. That's the thing. Go touch some resume paper. It's better than touching grass. I'm being serious. No, look.
Fucking what?
I'm guessing you don't deliver your resumes by hand on a high quality basis.
On high quality paper for resumes.
Yeah. when the fucking hiring guy feels it, he's gonna be like thinking to himself, "Damn, this is some serious paper. This guy's for real."
He's just like, this is one of the illusions. This guy's real. I'm not having a schizophrenic episode right now. This paper confirms it.
The right thing. I wonder, if you do the right thing, does it make everybody happy?
No.
No, never does.
As long as it makes your target happy, that's all that matters.
You know what the best part about this is? It's Majora himself that gives you the mask that lets you just kick his ass. And I'm going into the final boss fight right now. Everyone's gone away, haven't they? Will you play with me? Yes. You don't have any masks left, do you? Well, let's do something else. Let's play good guys against bad guys. Yeah, let's play that. You got the Fierce Deity's mask. Could this mask's dark powers be as bad as Majora? Try it on with C! Are you ready? You're the bad guy, and when you're bad, you just run. That's fine, right? Well, shall we play? Just casually
There we go.
put it on. Oh, walk forward first. So it starts the fight, but... But yeah, so if you do this without the mask, you have to fight all 4 of these masks, plus Majora, and they all are trying to kick your ass at the same time. You still have to do that with the mask, but the mask kind of breaks it.
There we go. 100% cotton resume paper. That's the shit. That's what it's called. It's cotton paper. It feels like it's awesome.
At that point, it's not paper anymore. It's just cotton.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're handing somebody a bed sheet, except your shit's on it. Sorry, that's the wrong word. Your
Resume's on
expert. Yeah, your resume's on it.
Now Majora just has legs. The mask just grew legs and arms. And an eye. He's got a 3rd eye, because why not? Now Majora just has legs. Also, he moonwalks because memes. To give you an idea, this is supposed to be like a half-hour long fight. I'm gonna beat it in probably the next 2 minutes.
Damn.
Oh, now he has whips.
This reminds me of Sorely Dude.
This mask is entirely overpowered.
God, good thing I didn't play this game through. This would have fucking terrified me.
Come on.
Did you ever deal with a ghost on the farm? That shit actually made me turn off the console and not play for several weeks.
Wait, what did?
There's a section where you have to fight off ghosts at Romani Ranch. They're trying to kidnap cows. They were fucking terrifying to 12-year-old me. There's a section where you have to fight off ghosts at Romani Ranch. They're trying to kidnap cows. They were fucking terrifying to 12-year-old me. Fight's over, by the way.
Wow, that's a really good celebration they're all having. I'm just like, yay. Yay. We're all gonna survive.
It's the dawn of a new day! Ah! He's awake!
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
Tell me something.
Again?
After you 100% this game, do you get to just still wander around the world?
Yep. Although the 3-day cycle does continue. But now you can go back to all the various bosses and just use the god mask against them. So.
New game plus, basically.
If you want to, I mean, it's easier technically. You still thought of me as a friend?
Anyway, crew. Crew.
Yeah?
I sent you the Webtoons link because the Tumblr version of this story is broken at the moment because it goes up to chapter 233, but everything beyond that hasn't been like connected to the archive, so it doesn't actually
Okay.
exist. So it's a comic for you to read.
Did you save me?
No,
I thought they didn't want to be friends with me,
we don't.
but they hadn't forgotten about me.
We did.
Friends are a nice thing to have.
No, they're not.
Could you be my friend too?
No.
For the record, he's you have the same smell as the fairy kid who taught me that song in the woods. There's the reveal. He is the same character as the one you teach the song in the woods in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, it's Skull Kid.
Yeah, but like specifically, he's the same one.
Yeah, I know. He's an immortal boy.
I know. Let's do something. I'm pretty sure he's also the same one that is like trolling you with music and stuff in Twilight Princess.
There's only one Scud Kid, and he's immortal.
No, there's many of them. If a Kokiri goes into the Lost Forest and gets lost, they become a Skull Kid. That is eternal damnation.
Neat.
Damn.
Unless you're Link, in which case you just find yourself back at the entrance because the gods are protecting you.
Fucking masks the Happy Mask Salesman story. What's his
Fucking
deal?
protagonist plot armor.
Yep. The Happy
Never
Mask Salesman?
fails.
He originally had during the young child Link timeline of Ocarina of Time, he opens the Happy Mask Salesman shop, sells masks. Specifically, you act as a middleman, you sell masks for him, you get a cut of the profits. That's his entire thing. It's not really deep. But in the 7 years between when you're a child and when you're an adult, obviously, Castletown gets razed to the ground. So he leaves. He goes wandering, he goes searching, he discovers masks. Amongst them, he finds Majora's Mask. He's on his way to Clocktown to sell some masks. He gets mugged by the Skull Kid. Skull Kid steals Majora's Mask, puts it on, becomes Majora. Begin game. And
Okay,
then...
so he's not some cool eldritch god then. Got it.
No, he just got lucky, essentially. Well, unlucky. He got mugged. Oh, so evil has left the mask after all. Oh, also, he has a Mario mask on his backpack.
Why?
Because Nintendo. His backpack is covered in references to other games.
Hey Griffin, how many points do you have?
What?
Since some of the mystery channels, I must bid you farewell.
Wait, I don't know. I'm not logged in.
Cringe.
Shouldn't
I
he be
don't
returning
care
home
about
as well?
Switch at all.
Oh, also, the reason Link ends up in Termina for this game is because he wants his fairy back, because his fairy left him at the end of Ocarina of Time.
I want my fairy
Termina?
back, fairy back.
He never... What?
From Fear and Hunger? From Fear and Hunger 2, Termina?
Termina, the Majora's Mask...
Fear and
Place?
Hunger?
No. Anyway, I didn't say anything earlier when you were saying Termina, because, yeah. But yeah, no,
Whenever there is a meeting, learning is sure to follow. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Fear and Hunger Termina?
However, that parting need not last forever. Which is sad, because you find out in Twilight Princess, in a roundabout way, that Link never did find his fairy.
Just like how Ash Ketchum never came back for his Pokemon.
However, that
Was it
parting need not
Butterfree?
last forever. I think so.
And the fucking hundreds of, whatever the fuck he caught in the Safari Zone, they just left with Oak.
Whether a parting be forever or merely for a short time, that is up to you. With that, please excuse me. But my, you sure have managed to make quite a number of people happy. The masks you have are filled with happiness. This is truly a good happiness.
I love the single frame animation switch.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. He just like snaps forward.
Nobody else in the game does that. He does that.
So it's intentional.
Yes. He does that
That
here
would
and
be
at the beginning of the game.
Oh, there he goes.
Well, that was smooth.
Yeah. Well, both of us have gotten what we were after, so this is where you and I part ways, isn't it? You know, it was kind of fun. Well, it's almost time for the carnival to begin. So why don't you just leave and go about your business? The rest of us have a carnival to go to. How rude. Like, just, yeah, you saved the world. Fuck off. You're not invited to the carnival.
Yeah, get on your fucking horse and leave. Go away.
All right, Mr. Protagonist, you've had your fun. Now get out of here.
It's our turn to be protagonists. Fuck you.
Link! We slow motion gallop into the distance. Thank you. I like how instead of rendering a sphere, they just made a blotch of color on the screen and called it a fairy with wings.
It looks better than rendering a sphere.
Oh, it absolutely does. Especially on this system. The Nintendo 64, rendering a sphere was a tall order, let's be real.
Those are fireworks.
I'm guessing tessellation wasn't a thing back then.
Not yet, no. This is pre-tessellation. Especially on Nintendo 64.
What do they just do? Did they just use particles?
Yep.
Just like, yeah.
And like, if they needed something like what you're about to see with the instrument there, it's literally just a transparent texture on a plane.
You know, well, one thing I wanted to figure out is how does... Wait, that doesn't look like the creature from fucking Alien vs. Predator. What the hell?
Zoras. There's Zoras.
Dude,
Oh, the thing with like the long ass head. Where is that thing?
Are you talking about Alien?
True.
Miyokimori. Yeah?
When Zoras see other fish swimming around, does it just look like decapitated heads then swimming around?
I don't know. Oh, pirates. Yeah, all the pirates in this game are female, by the way.
Yar har fiddly dee, mommy is what I want to see.
Literally, there's a guy who will only give you a quest item if you give him a picture of a female pirate. That's not a joke, that actually happened.
He down bad for them mommy pirates, Lamau.
He is!
The Gorons, the fucking... Wait, no, what are they? Is it the Gorons? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
What, these guys?
Female Gorons?
No, pirates.
No, those aren't Gorons?
These are Deku. And also a monkey.
You do realize the stream is a good wee bit behind what you're seeing?
Yeah, we haven't actually seen Gorons yet, for what it's worth.
I'm not talking about the big rock ones, I'm talking about the female ones, the kind Ganon is a part of. What are they?
Gerudo.
Gerudos.
There isn't any Gerudo in this game. They repurposed the Gerudo model for the pirates.
That's why it looks familiar.
In fairness, they had 1 year to make this game bottom-ups, though.
You know, I actually like the fact that there's a delay in the stream. That way, if you say something, I can put some thought to it, and then make an inference, and then see it on the screen. Just in time.
God, you're so autistic, it's adorable.
What? How?
You're so cutely autistic. It's so cute.
Yeah, what you just said is something that normal people don't typically do.
What?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
adorable.
I don't know much about my disability. I just know it plagues me, and then I decide to not think about it as much because it fucking
Well,
sucks.
You don't have to worry because it just really does make you quite cute.
Yeah.
You're a cutie bird.
The only problem is that people misconstrue what I say all the time, and then I'm just like, okay.
Hey, Crew, you should look at your stream chat.
I know, I've seen it.
You're welcome.
Do it naked.
I love the guy at the bar just yelling at the barman. Just absolutely screaming at him. Also, I love that they're just casually got chickens in the bar now, because why not?
That's very dangerous. One person kicks a chicken, even accidentally, and they're all gonna die.
You're right.
That man plays his music a little too hard, a little too close.
If we didn't
They're all
intervene,
dead.
that guy was gonna be a zombie. The dad. It's a very, very nice story, that. I feel like it should have been longer, but...
Crew.
Yeah.
Now complete this game with as little completion as possible.
Let me
Actually,
handle
challenge
that.
yourself.
Let me handle that. I'll just wander around until I die. I'm just like, all right, that was fun.
I mean, there's a bunch of stuff you have to do. Like, there is side quests you have to do. But it would be doable, yeah.
Don't do any of the optional content.
Special thanks to
Only
the
do
Super
stuff
Mario
you
Club.
need
I
to
love
do.
it. Also, there's a marriage right there. Andrew and Keith, you're getting married.
Ew, Tingle, ew.
Tingle's the best boy! Shut up! He's 35 years old!
Fucking, oh, he's gross. Oh no, it makes it worse. Ew.
He's 35 years old.
We canonically know he is 35 years old!
He is middle-aged. He is midget. He is on a balloon in tight green and red spandex, and he sounds like a 12-year-old.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Also, that Deku there, that tree, the little Deku that we turned into. Yeah, that was his kid. He's dead. The tree was the dead kid.
I never make these connections when I'm playing these games. I'm just like, just mindlessly just poking stuff. I don't know.
In fairness, you only find out
It's
because
cool.
you only find out if you listen to the fairy talk about this tree that's creepy. It looks like a Deku. And then later on, you're talking to the butler, and he mentions his kid's gone missing. And then at the very end here, you see him crying in front of the tree.
Hey, Crew.
Yep.
When are you gonna play Slay the Princess again?
Eh.
You should play it when the new update comes out that adds a whole bunch of stuff.
Slayer, hardly killer.
Well, if you don't kill her, she ends the universe.
Good.
Oh fuck, not again.
Yeah. Do you ever plan on playing Slay the Princess, Griffin?
Remember what I said. I am not a gamer. I do not like playing games that much. Very rare.
Unless it's
No.
Minecraft.
Okay.
Minecraft doesn't
Crew-
count. That's my engineer's sandbox.
Crew,
I'm gonna say spoilers to Griffin because I wanna actually Griffin.
Yeah, I don't
join
care.
me in
Go ahead.
general. Join me in general. I don't want Crew to hear this because I want him to have fresh ears on these games because
I will not be moving, but thank you.
Oh.
You know what's annoying about these games? But the two Zelda games on the Nintendo 64? You get to this screen here, and there's nothing more. It doesn't return you to the menu. It does nothing. You're just here until you close the game and open it again.
We've used every last bit of free memory to bring you here. Now you gotta get up and press reset, bitch.
Lamau. Hey, Crew, can you deafen yourself so I can lore dump
No.
on Griffin?
No.
Well, then I can't do it.
Too bad.
Tell Griffin the story without spoiling you.
But yeah, it does at least do the courtesy of saving, so you have the mask. And it gives you all your masks back as well. So now I have full screen, full screen, full screen, full screen.
The man's running a show right now. You can tell me another time.
I kind of want to go and rapid fire beat every boss in the game.
I'm gonna do other stuff.
Hey, Snack, come around to sleepover sometime. We're on the
You
situation
have
then.
those at 5 in the morning.
They're happening for 12 or more hours. People come and go as they please. I'm usually there. Just stop in sometime.
Send me an invite on Discord. Like, let me know it's happening. You think I pay attention to that shit?
I'll
All you
let
have
you
to
know
do
when it's
is click-
happening. If you want.
Click group activity tab, and you'll see it happening anytime.
I don't get into VR unless there's something specific I'm getting into VR for.
All right.
You want
Fair
to-
enough.
Hey, join in, and I will join in.
I'm just extending an invitation, but like I can't be bothered to tell everyone. Like I know like 100 people, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you happen to see me online, look in the group activity
Oh.
tab, or actually I'm usually green or blue.
Just accidentally played the song of Time instead of my intention of not.
Anyway, bye.
Bye. See you later.
But
Bye, Griffin.
Bye. Alright, his drum kit is trash.
I won't deny that, but I mean you can pitch it. In fact, all the instruments can be pitched, but none of the songs in the game make use of pitching the notes. And in fact, if you do pitch them, the songs won't work. But every instrument can be pitched up and down on all the notes. A right left, A right left, A. Putting this giant Gorn to sleep and then just falls into a crevice.
Why the weird ass sounds?
Remember that this had to fit in like a 32 megabyte cartridge.
Yeah.
So they had to reuse a lot of stuff, a lot of sounds. A lot of the sounds in the game are the same sound, just pitched up and down, played at different speeds.
Yep. Yeah, no, I can hear that. I can hear there's this like weird flanging, you know, fucking processed sample happening. I get it, but it's just so weird. It just sounds weird to my sensitive ears.
I would love, now that we have the capability to do it, I would love for someone to redo all the sound in the game, like just a full remaster from samples. Like, you don't have to use the same limitations as the original. Just
Professional voice actors.
there is no voice acting in this game, but getting voice actors
but
to
it
make
would be
the
fun.
sounds might be fun. Yeah, there's no reason they couldn't. To be fair.
This is why, you know, depending on what you're trying to do, emulators are where it's at. Because you could just, like, if you crack that shit open, you can rework any sound or image.
Well, the good news is there's no emulation here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you can't use this mask outside of boss fights. It just won't. It's not functional. It won't work.
Oh, fuck that motion blur.
Motion blur. What? Oh, for the
Screen effects. When something is disorienting you or intense, it's like overly blurry.
I will agree that is You know, maybe I can't actually use this mask against this guy because he runs away. I'll just do this the normal way. He's really good at hitting you with a rock. Also bombs later on when you hurt him more. I wonder why I'm taking so little damage from this though. It's because one of the things that you get for going above and beyond is it makes it so you take less damage. So I have 20 hearts up there, but behind the scenes I actually have 40. Which is about as excessive as it sounds.
Johnny, I need your help with something after show.
Sure.
I cannot find DDR RAM in the configuration that I want. DDR3, I need your help finding it on Amazon's website. I'm fucking looking forever.
What kind of what configuration?
I want 64 gigs total, and it needs to be non-EEC. Every time I try to search or click the category sorting to have regular non-EECC, there's no option for it, and I have gift balance I need to use. I cannot fucking find it.
Okay. How many modules?
I'll settle for 4. It's already got 4 in it, so might as well.
All right. So
It's
that
a
would be
little side server, basically.
So that'd be 4 sticks of 16 gigs each.
Yep.
You accidentally deleted your .config. Good job. Well, luckily, that's just your config, so you can just, reconfigure everything. Or do what I do and use NixOS, and then that's not a problem, because you can put your configuration into your configuration.
Who's this person?
It's Evo.
I have a backup either.
Oh yeah, by the way, you asked the other day, what for $400, what's the best budget GPU you get? And I realized the answer to that is a 2080 for $400 on eBay. There you go. You don't have backup either. What do? You reconfigure your programs. You fucked up, bro. Unless you put it in your recycle bin, it's gone.
And if you're on an SSD, you are at the mercy of Trim, all caps TRIM. It's a SSD thing. That file's gone. You could try things like Test Disk.
Yeah, you might be able to do file
disk.
recovery, but you're gonna get a lot of nonsense.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
Yeah,
it's a stretch.
And honestly, it's just config files. I would just do it. I'd just give up essentially.
Yeah. Okay. Here's another cool thing on Windows. Just use file versioning or file history, or whatever it's called. Get a separate drive for that. It's generally well behaved enough. You can roll back any file.
But he's not using Windows.
Oh.
You did RM-RF like a buffoon? Never use RM-RF. I do it constantly. Don't do that. Because that's how you delete files that you don't mean to delete. I've been there, I've done that. I once accidentally formatted my hard drive using RM-RF in math class.
all projects that you work on, it helps to have it on something like ZFS on a separate partition where you can just use snapshots and it will save your ass no matter what's happening.
Or have it in Git.
Really useful.
Just have it on GitHub in a private repo.
I mean, you could do that too, but you're literally handing it over to Microsoft at that point. Might as well just keep it local.
I mean, only if you care if Microsoft has it. I mean, he was gonna say, no, yeah.
I cannot tell you how many times ZFS has saved my ass. When an Adobe Premiere project that has like 5 live video feeds composited together with all these functions and like 10 audio tracks mixed down in like sub-nested sequences and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then Adobe has a bug and the project is completely fucking ruined? No, hell no. I started putting that on my ZFS server, which is snapshotting every 5 minutes. So the project, the cache files, the source files, and literally everything, the previews, are all on that server over a dedicated line. So if anything happens, I just click one button. Zoop, it's magically back to the way it was before. And
So-
no problems.
Similar,
Nothing.
similar idea.
Perfect.
ButterFS can do the exact same thing without needing like kernel modules and stuff to be added.
Sure, but I'm a casual. I only go as far as FreeNAS.
Fair enough. For what it's worth,
My focus.
ButterFS has a converter program that'll just migrate pretty much every format to itself.
Now that I think about it, can I create a BetterFS data set within my data set?
Probably. I don't know, but probably.
Huh. Alright, let's plug in a flash drive and see what happens. Ultra nerds are amazing. Alright, let's see.
I will say this is the first time I've actually gone back and re-beat all the bosses using this because it's just broken. Oh.
Zeevil.
Huh. Apparently the teleport doesn't work if you enter it as Great Deity Link. But yeah, no, ButterFS has a function built in where you can convert other file systems to ButterFS. It takes it a minute, but it does work actually really, really well because ButterFS is really, really flexible about how the disk layout is done. So it can pretty much just read the existing file table and just adopt it.
Wait, is this acronym accurate? BRTFS?
BTRFS.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, well, I cannot find it.
We call it ButterFS, but it's like Better File System, I think is what it's supposed to be called, but
Butter.
but it's Butter. That was for real. It's ButterFS.
I mean, I'm sure it is.
Alright, so let's do this one next. Can you copy your .config from what? Yeah, absolutely. Your config directory is portable. I know people that just keep their entire .config in a Git repo, so.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get food.
Alright. Left up, left right, down, left right. Left, down, right, left. Ah, I hate this. Like, this is one of those, the one I cannot remember. L-U-L-R-D-L-R. That's a Y. L-U-L, left, right, left up, left, right, down, left, right. Yes. There we go. You host your own GitLab too, by the way? So do I. So it's not GitLab, because GitLab uses like 4 gigabytes of memory on nothing. Meanwhile, that particular piece of software uses like a couple hundred megs on the high end.
Waifu Linux.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, GitLab is great software, but it's really only... You really don't need it unless you're running a large team. For anything less than like 100 people, Gitty would be just fine and use way less memory and has much lower hardware requirements. And it's just as fast. In fact, I think there's almost nothing that GitLab does that Giddy can't do. Beesh. Must make sushi! We're gonna make sushi out of this fish.
I love sushi.
Can you migrate from external repos? I mean, if you clone them all and then, you know, clone them, yeah. Oh, you mean like the actual migrate? Yeah, yes, absolutely, you can. Yes. Yeah. How the hell did I get up in the water?
Yeah, fuck him up. What is going on? Won't say anything.
Yeah, if I pull up Giddy here. Gotta sign in, hang on. New migration from Git, GitHub, GitLab, FortGo, Giddy, Gogs, OneDev, Bitbucket, Codebase. You can just, yeah. Like, it's keeping an active mirror of OpenRCT2, for example. Alright, let's go beat the last of the 4 major bosses.
Dude, your nerdery is on a whole nother level. My god.
What do you mean?
You're so fucking smart and well-rounded on this stuff.
Suppose?
Compared to me, at least, you know. The things I know are sparse and, like, scattered bits of whatever in order to proceed with what I'm trying to do, and then I just fucking forget about it and then move on. Like, that part of the project seems to work, next part of the project, or whatever. When something goes wrong, I don't know what the hell to do, though.
I mean, that's kind of fair. Actually, it occurs to me that I can probably shoot that if I just step on this one. As long as it doesn't get that locked in place. I wish it didn't, like, play this whole animation every single time. Yeah, I don't really have value of having my Git repo host a website, so... I just host a website without the Git repo. Although it actually is managed by the Git repo. If you go to Grutonium.ca, you'll see my website. It's a blog. It's no longer a random little game that I made in Godot. Although it would take me all 4 seconds to put that back, so, you know.
Yeah, what were they saying earlier about no crosshair for your bow?
There isn't a crossbar on the crosshair.
Well, see, it's not really a problem if, if you're able to visualize the dead center of your screen as a whole picture, it's no problem.
And indeed, I am.
Yes. That's something that, that's how you, no-scope people. If the center of your screen is equal to the crosshair, just visualize the center of the screen.
It's technically not, but specifically what I do is it's about 3 centimeters above the tip of the arrow.
Oh, same thing. I mean, you can, as long as that is a constant.
It's constant unless you're on a horse.
Okay.
Which kind of fair. It's a lot harder to shoot a bow and arrow on a horse, so.
I kind of wish archery in Minecraft made more sense.
Yeah.
I wish Elytra Flight actually had real flight movement.
Yes. I'm sure there's a mod for that. Pair that with the PR and you could have fun there.
Oh yeah. Is that a friendly?
No.
Sorry, that was a... I mean, obviously not, but it was funny to say at the time.
Ah, I missed it. Hit it with the sword. By far, this is the most damaging sword in the game, and you can only use it in, this specific scenario. It's honestly not. This mask isn't that useful in this fight because it's moving. The whole thing's moving around too much. What I can do though is this. I'm just massive. It helped if I could actually hit it. In the 3DS version, they changed it so that that you don't get the giant mask before the fight. You actually get it during the fight. Very interesting change. And it's one of the few changes that I actually agree with, honestly. Because until you get into the fight, you can't use it, and it's quite confusing. You're like, why did I get this mask if I can't I actually even wear it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, this and the other mask are the two boss fight exclusives. And this one's actually even more exclusive because it only works in this boss fight. No, it doesn't work anywhere else. Because, of course, it's not actually making Link huge, it's just teleporting him to a map where everything's smaller. And playing different walk sounds, and adjusting the camera angle a little bit. There you are. Almost out of magic. Oh, I'm out of magic.
That's a weird centipede.
I think they're supposed to be analogs to Valgora from Ocarina of Time. I saw there's two of them, and they're much bigger. Got him.
Got him. Alright. Sun's getting a little lower, and I'm gonna go out and mow the rest of the lawn now.
Okay. I've never actually gone and completed all 4 bosses in one time before. Oh, so if you don't do this before you beat the boss, you just can't. Okay. You know that. Sharp the composer must get banished.
So when are you done streaming?
Normally I would be done in about an hour, but because I've literally just 100% of the game and then beat all the bosses, I think I might end early.
Alright, you wanna work on Minecraft in like an hour?
Sure. See you in an hour.
Let's make it even, so an hour and 13 minutes.
Alright. So that'll be 8 o'clock my time, I think. And 15
All
minutes at 7, and an hour after it's 8. Yes, 8. It's actually my normal end time.
Alright, cool. Time for break.
Yep.
Alright, dude, it's cool watching.
Yeah, thanks everyone for coming. I very much appreciate it. I have completed the game. I freaking love this game. I highly recommend anyone who's never played it to play it. It's just so good. Have a good night. Oh, before I go, actually. For you, Ewo. RTX 2080s. Surprisingly affordable. Yeah, so if you're looking for a lower end card, for your because I know you were looking for one. You said less than $400. There you go. You can get an RTX 2080. The 11 gig card is a little bit more, but still.
The 3060 12 gig is still cheap too, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's fat. But the 3060 is still slower than a 2080 if you don't need the VRAM. And honestly, if you get the 11 gig, you're only down 1 gig with a significantly faster card.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I got a friend price on mine, so I'm happy.
I did too. What card are you running?
Me?
Yeah.
Asus 3060 12 gig. I got it. Sorry, EVGA brand.
Okay.
I got it for $200 US.
I've got a 8 gig 3070 for EVGA as well. So it's a very nice card. So it's a very nice card.